Your mother had it coming. When you grow up, I'll be waiting.
Wouldn't it be great to see a follow-up to that? Well, it shouldn't seem too far-fetched, right? After all, Quentin Tarantino has only been talking about this film for like 16 freaking years, and it could happen, but sometimes it almost seems to be dead in the water. So all I'm asking is, what the hell happened to Kill Bill Volume 3? I'm gonna break it down for you, but first, please hit subscribe and turn on your notifications for more entertainment stuff. You love it. Also follow me on social at Jeff McCobb. I desperately need the attention. So, to give you a little background, we know that Kill Bill Volumes 1 and 2 were written together and released in 2003 and 2004 respectively. Tarantino considers it to be some of his most visionary work, and Uma Thurman received Golden Globe nominations for both films. The point is, it's a cult hit, blah blah blah. Well, it's never been a secret that a third film has been in talks between Tarantino and Thurman for like a hot minute. But it started to feel like more of a fan rumor in 2012 when Tarantino said this: "I don't know if there's ever going to be a Kill Bill Volume 3, we'll see, probably not though." Aw man, so I guess that's the end of the story. Fans have given up hope. It's over. Not so fast, because the last year has been chock full of updates. For some reason, getting our hopes up all over again, and Tarantino has reminded us how adamant he is about playing with our hearts. He said this to Josh Horowitz last year: "Me and Uma have talked about it recently. If any of my movies were going to spring from my other movies, it would be a third Kill Bill." What? So where does that leave us? Well, he also said this to Andy Cohen in December: "I still wouldn't do it for a little bit. It would be at least 3 years from now. It is definitely in the cards." At least 3 years. I don't know what to think. I'm a fragile film buff and Tarantino is like my manipulative boyfriend. Like, is this a thing or not? At least he confirmed that Uma would be down, as that is a rather important component. So that's about the gist of what we've heard from the man himself when it comes to the third installment. But we got another huge update on Volume 3 this year, 2020, in case you were wondering what year it was. Which brings me to the plot. I can't believe I have to say this, but spoilers ahead from Kill Bill Volumes 1 and 2. So, now that Bill has been killed, whoa, just give the whole movie away, what would the third film be about? As I alluded to earlier, Uma Thurman's character, the bride or Beatrix Kiddo or whatever you want to call her. You can also just call her Uma Thurman's character, I don't care. I don't care. She killed Vivica A. Fox's Vernita Green in the first Kill Bill film, right in front of her daughter Nikki.
Nakia!
Even though that was not the bride's intention.
It's not my intention to do this in front of you.
That was 17 years ago. She's grown up. She could be plotting her revenge, similar to characters we've seen Tarantino write in this world before. So naturally, fans have speculated that this is where the story will go. And in classic Tarantino fashion, he has added fuel to that fire. Gosh, this guy. By essentially responding to that rumor with, "Yeah, that sounds dope, sounds good to me." Now, this would mean nothing because we know by now that this guy is a lot of talk, but just this year, look what popped up on IMDb. After witnessing the brutal murder of her mother at the hands of Beatrix, Uma Thurman, Nikki Bell, Zendaya, wreaks vengeance on the woman who destroyed her family at a young age. What? Zendaya? As a grown-up? Nikki Bell? That's awesome, but don't get excited. Which is kind of the moral of the story. Don't get excited, because none of this is confirmed. It could very well have been updated by some fan with their fingers crossed, and it has since been removed from IMDb. So, could it mean anything at all? Possibly? Zendaya is dope, and that would be amazing. But if nothing else, it got the Volume 3 discussion going again in 2020. So now, what are the odds of this actually coming to fruition? Honestly, it doesn't look good. I mean, I love the guy, but he gets excited. I'm sure he's speculated a lot about stories he's got in the old noggin. But here's the problem. He's not looking to keep working for that much longer. He said repeatedly that he doesn't want to direct more than 10 films. Right now, we're already at 9, and that's only if you put Volumes 1 and 2 together. So we have to wonder, would number 3 just be grouped in with those two, thus not count as his last? Because keep in mind that those two were written together as one story that came out years later in a compilation called The Whole Bloody Affair. It would be odd to argue that number 3 isn't a whole other movie in itself, because it would be. I guess my point is that his rules and his timeline don't really matter. When the creative spark hits the dude, he's gonna run with whatever he's stuck on at the time. And grilling him about something that he might direct somewhere down the line isn't really gonna do us any good. We probably won't see Kill Bill Volume 3. I hope I'm wrong, but that's just my guess. And if we do, it's definitely not gonna be for a while. But what do you think? Can we look forward to a third chapter? Give me some hope. Let us know in the comments. While you're down there, please hit subscribe and turn on your notifications notifications for more videos just like this. Also follow me on social at Jeff McCobb. I need the attention. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.